All right, welcome to today's daily vlog, first one of the week, and today I kind of just want to talk about the power of positive and the concept of you are what you constantly think about. So I don't know, I've just been in a great mood lately, and I attribute that to just the way that I've changed the language that I speak to myself. And this came, from basically I was helping out with ESU lacrosse team. We were doing an event that was basically directed at team building through sports psychology. And the head of sports psychology for all of the sports teams at Penn State University came down and gave a talk and kind of mentored the whole thing. And one of the main points he emphasized was you are what you constantly think about, and that derives from the language that you speak to yourself. So, ever since then, I really took that to heart, and just by simply changing, small words, it changes kind of the view that you have on things, and whether it's gonna work out that way or not, like, it's just been a better way to kind of have a perspective on my life, perspective on what's been going on, and I just want to share that, how important I think that is for everyone out there that kind of watches or follows this video, log, just to help you. I really want to help as many people as possible through this, the process, mostly the physical process, but at the end of the day, it's a life thing. Being able to just be content is being content and happy with yourself and like yourself. I mean, we all struggle with it at some point. The older that I've gotten, the better that I've gotten at it. And that's really just been in the last 2 months ever since I started doing stuff like this. There's been lots of times where I didn't like myself at all, didn't like where I was at, didn't have faith in myself, didn't believe in myself, and that came from speaking the wrong language. Something as simple as, man, I hope I can do that. As to, no, I'm going to do my best at that. You know what I mean? Just that small change derives your behavior. Your actions, thoughts, and behaviors are a combination of that, and it starts from your thoughts. Your thoughts drive your actions drive your behavior. Your thoughts drive your behaviors. Those things are so important, and I just challenge anybody who is watching this to try that. You know what I mean? Instead of waking up and be like, dang, it's gonna be so hard to wake up, nah, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna have the best goddamn day of my life. You know what I mean? Just try doing that. See what happens. Instead of oh wow, this day's this is gonna be really hard. No. It's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna crush it. Add that in there. Just having that small nuance. Or I haven't reached my goal with this yet. No, I'm on my way. I'm gonna get that. It's coming. You know what I mean? It's a matter of time. That small change will have a very large effect if you start doing that for every thought. And it's not it's some magic thing where negative thoughts go away, because it's not. No matter what, you're gonna have negative thoughts. That's the ebb and flow of life. It's the positive and the negative. But can you counteract that negative? Can you not push it away, but recognize it, stare it in the face, and say, nope, we're going positive. You know what I mean? When it's nope, dude, you look like shit. Nope. All right, fine. Maybe I do, but I'm on my way to looking better. Or yo, you're not, your lips aren't where you need them to be. You're doing that. Nope. Okay, fine. Maybe they're not, but I'm on my way. You know what I mean? Or yo, Vets isn't growing the way you need to. You don't have enough client. Okay, fine. Maybe right now, but I'm on my way. I did everything that I could do today, that I could possibly do today. I did everything that I could to try to make Vets better, to make myself better, to make my life better, to make my family better. I did everything I could. And that's how you can be content. That's how you can tell yourself these positive things. Be content in the work that you put in. You know what I mean? Work your ass off. And then be positive about it. At the end of the day, if you're not putting in the work, you can't be positive, because then you're just lying. You know what I mean? And that, I'm not here to say that quantity matters. It's quality. If you put in, if your day is a recovery day, and you had a great recovery day, and hang your head on that. I did what I had to do. You know what I mean? I followed the plan. I recovered. I ate right. I did this. I did that. Fine. And if even one of those days is, it's your friend's birthday and you go out, well, you know what? It's more important than me and the weight that I pick up. You know what I mean? That's not, at the end of the day, relationships, with your family, you know, your close friends, your acquaintance, like those things matter. Like, you know what I mean? And you know, having a positive mindset all the time feeds into that. And if, you know, you need to be there for your boys, you got to be there for if you need to be there for your family, and that means sacrificing something physically, you do that. But you hang your hat on that because it's the right thing to do at the end of the day, you know? And having that mindset towards things will help drive that positive momentum forward. You know, get some momentum doing it. Just try it. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe just try it for just the physical, or try it for just school, or try it for just your food. Like, just try something. Be positive. You are the language that you speak. Think about it. Every time it happens, try to correct it. You know, and then you'll see it'll have a positive effect. It will start to turn. You know what I mean? Like, reality is reality, but how you internalize it and the actions that you have after that, that's based upon your perspective and your perception. If you change the language, you change the perspective and the perception. And now things are looking up instead of being stagnant. Things are going in the right direction instead of, you know, it's not going anywhere. Speak the language. Have a good night.